Hey, today I want to talk to people that are entrepreneurs that are interested in building a network marketing business with the use of social media. And oftentimes I have people ask me, am I able to build my entire network marketing business solely with social media? And the simple answer to that is yeah, it can be done. However, I want you to take a minute and ask yourself why you would want to do that. Because so many times what I find is the people that ask that question, they're asking it because of one of two reasons. They either, A, don't believe in the product, so they don't want to talk to their friends and family and the people in their town about it. Well, let me say this right off. If you don't believe in the product, there are way too many good opportunities out there to be involved with anything that you don't believe wholeheartedly about. So if that's the case, let's just get that out of the way. Ditch the product, move on. However, more often than that is the fact that people are, something's going on internally with them that makes them afraid to approach their loved ones, people they know, whether that's, the manager at the bank or the the teacher at your kid's school, or your personal trainer at the gym, whatever the case is. They're afraid to talk to these people about it. And I think that you need to take a little time out, do a little soul searching, and try to figure out what it is you're telling yourself, because you're giving yourself some kind of message up here that's stopping you from doing your due diligence in offering an amazing product to people. So maybe journal and ask yourself that. What is it that I'm telling myself? Do I not believe in myself? Do I not have why don't I have the confidence in myself? Do I think that they'll, I don't know, think something different of me if they find out? And if that is, what is it? What is it that you're saying? So I guess that's the first thing I would suggest looking at. Now, I'm not going to talk about that anymore right now, but down the road I will do some videos on that to kind of help do a little soul searching there. In the meantime, what I want you to do is realize that it can be done, but you've got to remember that the people you bring in will duplicate whatever it is that you do. People will do what you do, okay? So again, I would suggest not limiting it to just social media, because maybe that works really good for you, but maybe you've got somebody that knows a ton of people, influential people, that it would be good if they were talking to the people that they know and the people that they, rub elbows with. They're going to do what you do. So I believe that it's important to be open-minded to doing both. Talking to the people that you know, the people you run into in your life, and do social media, both. So with that said, I would suggest everybody doing both, because you are going to want your team to be doing the same, to be doing both. So that's one thing to take into consideration. The other is there's good and bad in network marketing. So I think that some people are afraid to tell people, use the word, I'm in network marketing, because of maybe something that they think of in themselves when they hear the word network marketing. It's a little bit of a trigger word sometimes, which is kind of funny. But the reason that's the case, and you need to be clear about this in your own head before you can share it with others, is because there's the good thing about network marketing is anybody can get into it. So that's amazing. The bad thing about network marketing is anybody can get into it. So what happens is there's people that get in it and they don't treat it like a business, and they do it for a little bit and they're like, well, I did it for a month. I'm not a millionaire. I'm getting out. I'm moving on. I'm going to go work my 40 hour a week or 50 hour a week or 60 hour a week in some cases job. And I'm going to just keep trading my time for money, because that seems to be their solution. They don't put the time and effort into it, because somewhere in their head, or they've been told, could be that they've been told, that they're going to come in and they're going to make all this money and it's going to come quick and it's going to come easy. And it's not how network marketing is supposed to work. It's not how it does work. You've got to treat it the same way you would if you put 500,000 or $1 million or more into a business. You wouldn't put all of that effort and money into a brick and mortar business and do it for a few months and say, well, this didn't work, I'm out of here. And then who are you going to blame? Because with a brick and mortar, really, who are you going to blame? I suppose you could blame the economy. Yeah, but you could find exterior things to blame. But typically, you got to kind of take that on yourself. So what I'm getting at is the different mindset that you have when you're opening up a traditional business compared to many people that go into network marketing. And that's kind of the bad about network marketing. People don't treat it like a business. They don't treat it the same way they would like a brick and mortar type business. So you don't want to go into it with the mindset that you're going to treat it like anything other than a business. With a business, you're going to work at it. You're going to put your time in. You're going to do the things you need to do to build that business. So to set realistic expectations, one would be the amount of time it's going to take. You're going to have to put time into it. Now, if you work a lot of hours on your job, trading your time for money, and you don't have a lot of time to give to your network marketing, it doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means it's going to take longer to build. So the more time you have to devote to it, the quicker it'll build, right? But you need to have a realistic expectation on that. You can't figure, I'm going to come into this and put a couple hours in once in a while and I'm going to be rich. That's not realistic. So help your people have realistic expectations. The other thing is people think I can come in and not spend a dime. A traditional business would typically cost, honestly, anymore, probably $1 million or up to be able to set it up and get it up and running. This, with network marketing, probably costs hundreds, would be my guess. And that, to be able to go into any kind of business for hundreds is amazing. But people think they shouldn't have to spend anything. Okay, that's not realistic. It's not realistic to think you're going to own your own business and not spend money. So here's some of the things I would suggest. I know what I tell people is you got to figure $250 a month to run your business. Now, what I like about what we do with Unify is the product we offer makes us money. So, you can't beat that. We're not selling, not that there's anything wrong with it, but we're not selling vitamins or nutritional drinks or oils or whatever. And that's all great. If you use them, that's great. But we sell a financial education product that gives us signals as part of its program that helps us invest properly and we make money. So, I don't know of another company that's like that, to be honest with you. But so in our case, it's a little different because we have a product that's bringing in money, which is nice because all you got to do is just get a little teeny bit of momentum and your business is paying for itself right off the bat. Unlike a traditional business where they say it takes 3 to 5 years to make your first profit. So, but I know what I tell people is it takes about $250 a month. Now whether that's out of the money you're making from the investment. It doesn't take much with the compensation plan that we've got. Really doesn't take much to make enough to pay your business costs. But how I look at it is you need a little money for the product itself. Okay. In our case, we pay $89 a month and we get the entire educational platform. That's both for cryptocurrency and Forex. We get signals that come in. And there's different types of signals. I'm not going to go into that here, but there's different types of signals. So if you're somebody that's an experienced trader and you want to trade daily for the most part, we get what's called advanced signals. And it's for people that really want to be involved with the trading. Then we get universal signals, and those are trades that come in maybe once a month or so, and they do very well. And that's for somebody that's either just starting out and doesn't understand how to trade at all, but they want to be making money while they're learning, while they're going through the educational material. And the educational material all comes in small little tidbits. It's videos. Some are 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, just short little videos that you can watch without losing your attention, absorb that. You can come back and watch it again if you don't quite understand it. And then we're in the Forex market, so you get signals for that. So, whether or not you're paying for your business through the money that you're making on the investments, or you're paying for your business through once you get it built a little bit, and you start to build a little team, then using that money, or whatever the case is. But somewhere you need to come up with $200, $250 a month, in my opinion, to do it. And that's to pay for, like I said, the $89 a month that we pay for all of that. It's the, you want, well, I use what's called the Profit Platform. It's a wealth building system that helps us do all of our marketing. So we get an amazing funnel. It's automated. It's updated. There's trainings. It's unbelievable. In that, I pay $97 a month for. It is well worth it. So there you've got under $200 there. I've got a automatic email. Yeah, you can do your own for a while, and until your business builds up, do them all manually. But I don't. I pay for that. So that comes out of the business expense. So there's, I don't know, $20 there. A couple of domain names, $11 a year. That doesn't add up to much. And then I personally started off with free advertising, but went right into some paid as well. So, but this is my sole business. So depends on what you're looking for. I didn't want to mess around. It is my sole business. So I did both. And, the more ability you have to do that, the quicker your business builds. So I had a little advertising fund in there, and that gives you more than enough to do that at the $250 range. So anyhow, solid expectations there. If you're going to go social media only, give it some time, because when you're working with the cold market only, you need to be able to build a rapport with them. They don't know who you are. You need to give them value. So there's things you do to offer value, whether it's showing them how to do something, or giving them good information, or whatever. You need to supply value, and you need to build a rapport. And you need to allow them to get to know you a little bit. Once they do that, then it's like a conveyor belt, and all of a sudden, you're putting people into your funnel, and you're advertising on whatever it is, whether it's Facebook, or you're doing free videos on YouTube, and it takes a little time to build up your YouTube channel, and you're doing this, and you're doing this, and you're doing this, and then you start to get a lead, and then you get another lead, and you're still doing all the stuff, and then you get a third lead, and then, 2 months, 3 months go by, and you get a couple more leads, and then somebody signs up, and then you're still funneling, you're still putting them all on this conveyor belt, and as they're going, this list is building, and your business begins to just get momentum. It's the same way with a traditional business. I can remember when we first opened up our brick and mortar businesses, sitting there the first several months for hours without customers coming in, and being like, oh my gosh, and there was no thinking, oh geez, I've done this for 3 months, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go back to a trading my time for money mentality. I had to, even though that's what I was still doing with a business, but that's a whole nother video. I was locked in. We had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars built into this. So there was no saying, I'm bailing, So give it time. Set a good example. Do both. Figure out what your mindset is, why you want to go social media only. Solve that in your own head. I would suggest try to do both, because whatever you do, your people are going to do as well. And understand it's a duplicatable system. Find yourself a good product. Find yourself a good, solid marketing platform to follow. You know, if you can find one that's duplicatable, that's automated, that you can step right into, that's led by professionals. Ours happens to be the people that started us were Mike Klingler and Robin Lynn, and they are serious marketing gurus. They've been around the business for, I don't even know, 15, 20 years, you know, like at the in very beginning of when the internet came out. So there's no better people out there than them. And I would suggest doing that. And then if you want more information on what we do and the product that we offer, the system, the wealth building system that we use to duplicate, and get to know me, and we can talk one-on-one a little bit, click the link below. When you click the link below, if you're on a cell phone, you're going to find a little triangle. Click on the triangle. It'll take you to the link. Click on the link. It's asolidrock.com. So solidrock.com. Look, I'm writing on the screen, asolidrock.com. Type that in, click on the link below, whatever you want to do. It'll take you to my funnel that I was just talking about, that was developed by Mike and Robin. And you can go in there, peek around, put in your email address. When you do, put in a real email address, because you will get information from me. You'll also get my contact information. And then let's connect and we can talk further. So I hope this video helps with whatever you're doing, whatever product you're involved with. And if you have interest in ours, click the link below. Okay, you have a great day and God bless.